Captain Marvel is the absolute worst female character and worst hero out of all of Disney's characters. Why do I say that? Well, that's because Disney is trying too hard to be feminist that they stray away from the real story. I don't know who is sitting on the board and whichever Karen is forcing down the throat of all these Disney executives that they need to build the perfect hero. Captain Marvel is incredibly boring as a character. Like, she is all powerful for absolutely no reason other than that she's some incredible alien from abroad and she somehow solves all the crime and has the most power and she barely shows up because she's busy saving other galaxies around the world. Like, this gives her no character and her movie was incredibly boring. Like, the only reason why hero arcs work is because of the build up, the sacrifice, and the pain they went through from a very nerd underdog person to become a hero. It makes it more relatable and also pushes the story forward. Whereas for these characters, I don't think it inspires any woman at all whatsoever. I definitely was not impressed and I was not inspired after watching this, and I barely even remember what she did in the movie. I think a true character that is inspiring for female characters is like the original Mulan in the 1990s, whereas this one essentially just pop out some perfect person. This is another horrible example of a female character. Like, why do you have to give her natural powers all the way in the beginning and that she's flying around and using magical power everywhere? Like, that is so far-fetched and it's so unrelatable for everyday girls like me. She had to overcome nothing and she's just super perfect since the beginning, so it was almost given to her and she just had to fulfill her duties. Like, this is delusional land for me. Why is it that male superhero gets to have like their own backstory and a build up, a dark beginning and an overcoming of age in order to become the hero that they are today? And they have complex side, like both good and bad, whereas female characters as shown on TV right now are purely just perfect and good, which is so unrelatable. Male characters get to still be very complex, whereas female characters are very basic. And I don't know who is in charge of the decision making, but whoever thinks that making the woman perfect is somehow going to make women looks better and bring equality is absolutely crazy.